Welcome to Australian Markets Online. This is the first video of a number of videos that will basically set out how to set up your shop. So, one of the most important, three of the most important things are to set up your shop front with your contact details and some attractive images of your products. And the second one is to add products if that's what you're going to be doing on your site. And thirdly is to add postage or shipping to your products, because by default the system is set up so that it's all free shipping. So it's very important to go in if you've put in products and you're going to be selling on the site to set up the shipping. Now that's in a separate video that's underneath frequently asked questions up here at the top of the web page under store holders. You'll see a video there for shipping. Okay, so when you first registered and you would have received a username in a welcoming email, so we'll just log in by clicking this orange button up here. Now I'll put in my username and a password. Now that password you would have created when you first registered, and then just hit login. This little box up here, don't worry about that. I don't usually save my password, so you can just exit out of there. So this is where you first end up when you're setting up your shop, and it's called the dashboard. So it's basically an overview of your shop. It tells you how many page views you may have had or how many orders you have, the sales that you have, and a list of the orders here, whether they're completed or processing or pending. The products you're selling down here, how many products you have, and any reviews that you may have on your products. I'll show you how to set that up later in a separate video. And on this side here we have a graph showing you the number of items sold and your number of orders. Now when you first register, your shop is not visible on the web page. But as soon as you notify us that you're ready to set up your shop, we will activate your shop, and I'll show you what it looks like before you actually set your shop up. So here are a lot of the shops already set up with their logos and names set out. Now here is the one that we're setting up currently. So this is what your shop would look like before you've actually set it up. So it would be appreciated if you could set your shop up as soon as possible after we've activated it, because it doesn't look very inviting sitting here with nothing in it. And I'll show you what your actual shop front looks like. It's also pretty uninviting. There's a couple of details here on the left hand side, the name of your shop. There's no banner page, and yes, so it's not very inviting for customers. So we'll go back here to the dashboard up here. You get to your dashboard up here on the right hand side. Now the first thing that you need to do is to go down here to settings, down at the bottom. Now you've come into your store, and the first thing you need to do is to upload a banner page, and it says here that it should be 825 by 300 pixels. So if you can try and keep to that size, it will make life a lot easier for everyone. So and look, if you have any issues with photos and putting them in, please contact us and we'll help you through that. So you click on Upload Banner, and then on the left you go Upload Files, click up here, Upload Files, and then you go Select Files here, and you go to your computer where your pictures might be residing. Now you pick the picture that you're going to use as a banner, and I've already made one up. It's here, this one. So I click on that, and then down the bottom right hand side I go Open. and then we go select. Oh, these pictures here are just ones that I've been playing with in the past, so obviously your shop won't look like this with lots of different photos sitting here. So your image has come over, and then down the bottom right hand side you go select. So that's come in now as your banner page. If you want to get rid of it, you just click the red X there, it will disappear, and then you can put another one in. The next most important one is profile picture and index page. You need to put an image in here. So we go in here and go upload photograph. We go to upload files over here on the left, select files. Then these pictures I already have on my computer ready, and we'll select this one. This is the one that I want to use as my profile picture, or index image as we call it, and so it's currently uploading it, so which it has done now, and then the bottom right hand corner you hit select. So that's now come in as my index page image or profile picture. This is the name of my shop, and the name of your shop should automatically be here. The next one is your products per page. Try and select the number from either 4 or 8 or 12, because that fits very nicely on the page, and yes, it just looks quite attractive. Try not to pick an odd number like 3 or 5 or 7, because the images won't be put on properly on your page. So I'm going to select, for example, 4 store products per page. Now down here, this is the information that will end up on your shop front. Now let me rephrase that. The only information that will end up on your shop front, if you want it to be there, is your town or city. So I'll put in Coffs Harbour. The postcode. Now, I've already, Australia's already there, so that's easy, and New South Wales. So the phone number has already come over because you put that in if you have a phone number when you registered. And down here is email, show email address in store. So I'll select that, as your email would have already been recorded when you first registered. Now don't worry about this map down here. There used to be an option to have a map on the page, but we've taken that away, so don't worry about that word map down the bottom. All right, just recapping, the only information that will now appear on your shop front will be the images above here, the suburb, or, better correct that, suburb or town where you live, and the state of New South Wales will appear, your state will appear. Your phone number will come on your shop front if that's what you want. If you don't want the phone number, just delete it from here. And if you don't want your email address to show in the store, don't click that little button there. Okay. Now, whatever you do is hit update settings. Nearly all of the pages here, when you're setting up your shop, will have update page or update settings. Make sure you select that, or all your information that you keyed in will be lost, and you'll have to go back and do it again. So this little wheel spinning at the bottom here is just telling me that it's updating my shop with this information that I've put in. Now, it may take a little bit of time, depending on how many images you've got or how big the images are. So it's come back now and says your information has been saved successfully. Okay, so that's good. Now the next thing that you might like to do is under social profile, you may have a Facebook page or a LinkedIn page or Twitter or YouTube, Instagram. You can actually put that information in and it will appear on your shop front. So I'm going to put in Facebook, That's my Facebook link to Australian Markets Online, and then I update settings. Okay, your information has been saved successfully. So what I'll show you now is what your shop looks like at the moment. Okay, so we have that little index page image now appears on the front, and when I click on here, we now have our banner page. I have my suburb and state, excuse me, the phone number, my email address is here, and this ratings, I'll talk about that in another video, but you can get people to rate your site and also your products when they purchase them. And here is your Facebook page link, or mine sitting here. Okay, so the shop is looking a little bit better now, it's looking a little bit more attractive. So we'll now go back up to the right here to my account and go back to the dashboard. So we've got a couple of more things to set up. Now, while I'm here, if you happen to attend one of the markets that we currently have on our web page, you can link yourself to that market so that people can find you more easily, can find the market that you're going to, and conversely find you. So that's here under Associated Markets, just here. In this section here, you click on that, Associated Markets, and all of the markets that we currently have appear here. And as we get more markets on, they'll show up on this page. So for example, I might say that I'm linked to the Coffs Harbour, Harbourside markets here. So I'll link to that because I turn up at that market and sell my products. So we just scroll right down to the bottom of the page and we go update markets so that the system will save that information. So information updated. Okay. So now we go back to my account and back to dashboard over here. Okay, dashboard, and click on that. And we'll end up going back to our dashboard again. Now the products, if you're adding products, you'll go into this products section here, and it's quite an easy process. So in here, we basically go over here to add new product over here on the right hand side. All right, so we come in here and we go upload a product image. And we go over here, you'll go to upload files on the left hand side here, and then select files. And for example, I'm going to put in an apple. Okay, here's an apple I'm going to put in. It's now bringing that apple over from my computer to the web page. And once it's got there, I'll go down to the bottom right hand corner here, set featured image. So the apple has come over. The product name is apple. You put in there. The cost of the apple, mine are quite expensive at $2 each. Don't put any descriptions in here. It's not required into this short description section. Don't put anything in here. Don't type anything in there. Now select a category. My apple comes in under food and produce. So depending on what you're selling, clothing, jewelry, health and beauty, giftware, homewares. So you select the category, so food and produce. Now at the bottom here, this is where you put a detailed description of your product. Who made it, where it was made, what it's made of. Yes, relevant details, the size of the product, all of that can go into this section. So I'll just put this is an apple and it is tasty. Okay, so that's the basic information that you put in to start getting the products up and running. Okay, now down the bottom here we go add product. Don't forget to add that, because if you don't and you get out of this section, it won't save the information for you. Okay, so now we're back at the product page. Now just bear in mind, whenever you put a product on, we at Australia Markets Online will be notified that you've put a new product on, and it stays, as you can see over on the right hand side here, in a pending review. Okay, we will just look at all of the images that are actually put on the page, just to make sure that they're all acceptable, and that's why that's at pending review. But we will check that regularly every day, and we will accept the new products as they come on, and then that will change to published over here on the right hand side. You can add more product images if you like in this section. You might have a side view or a different type of view for your product. So I'm going to go for this image here, and I'll open that. And this is just another view of my apples. And over here I go add to gallery. Okay, so that's sitting down here. You can put a number of images in here relating to the same product. Okay, we'll come back later to shipping, and that's in this section here. And it's going to be most important that you do set that up, but please have a look at the other video for shipping. Okay, now, so what I do now is go update product. So we just click the button here, update product. Okay, so that's been success. This product has been updated successfully. And just one thing that I'll show you here at the bottom when you're keying the information in about your product, this little square here, toolbar toggle, if you click on that, you just get some more items come up here to help with your text, okay? To help with your typing, so underlining things, changing the text type and color and things like that come up here. So don't forget that little toolbar toggle there. You just click on that. Okay. Very good. So we've put in a product, and if we go now, it won't show on your website as yet because it's in a pending state. Okay, so don't forget that. So we'll go back here and we'll go to all store holders, and we'll just have a look here at here's your shop here. All right, so there aren't any products here yet, as I said. Now I linked to Coffs Harbour, Harbourside Markets, so that shows up here. So any markets that you're attached to, you'll be linked in here, and as soon as somebody clicks on there, they'll go to the Coffs Harbour, Harbourside Market, and up here, if at the top it says click here to view store holders from this market. So if someone clicks on that, they'll see your shop sitting down here at the bottom of the Coffs Harbour or whichever market down at the bottom of the page. So that's the idea, is to be linking store holders with markets. But if you're not attending a market, please don't worry. Don't worry about that. That's fine. You can still advertise and sell your products on the site. Okay, so we'll go back to your dashboard where you log in. Very good. Okay, and to log out, you just go up here and log out, and you're out of your shop environment. Okay, so hopefully this was of help to you. Sorry it's taken so long, the actual video, but we just wanted to make sure that you get it right so that you can get up and selling. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.